Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that I live stream almost every day on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. So please be sure to check it out. And if you haven't, follow, subscribe. This is just me reacting to some kitchen hacks and whatnot. So I hope you guys enjoy. See you later. Bye.
This clever chef created a creamy coffee dessert so smooth, you'll never throw out your grounds again. Start by grinding 2 tablespoons of...
Okay, here's the thing. Don't do this. This is incredibly fucking dangerous. Do not do this, whatever you do. If you want to grind up coffee beans, just get a regular grinder. They're not that expensive. They're cheap, like 20, 30 bucks. Just buy a coffee grinder. Don't ever do this. This is extremely dangerous.
Roasted coffee beans into fine powder. Then place...
Besides, that thing, that hand mixer, that hand blender is not meant to do that. You just dulled the shit out of those blades.
A paper filter over a cup and pour in 100 milliliters.
Not to mention, they're not properly grounded up anyway.
And pour...
Well, they're still chunky. They're still really chunky. This is not good.
Pour in 100 milliliters of hot water to brew fresh coffee. In a saucepan, combine half a cup of sugar.
Honestly, just make a pot of coffee. I have a pot of coffee. Just make a pot of coffee. You're doing the same fucking thing. Just make a pot of coffee. You don't need to go through all this fucking trouble. Just a pot of coffee. The fuck?
120 grams of cornstarch, 1 liter of milk, and the brewed coffee. Stir everything on medium low.
I mean, they did something incredibly dangerous, right? And did something really simple to do and just made it very fucking complicated to get this result here. Pour in a cup of brewed coffee.
Low heat until the mix thickens into a rich custard. Pour the cream into a parchment-lined baking pan and smooth the surface.
Okay.
Let it chill in the fridge for...
But, I mean, it's nice. This process is good. Don't get me wrong. It's a good process. But you just made something very easy into a very complicated and dangerous mess.
At least 2 hours until fully set. When ready, unmold the dessert onto a plate and dust with cocoa powder. Every spoonful delivers deep coffee flavor with velvety texture. It's simple, elegant, and perfect for sharing.
Honestly, I probably would have done this in a cup. In some sort of cup. In all honesty. I would have done this in like some sort of cup. Ramekin of some sort.
This trick makes beef melt in your mouth like butter. Watch this. Start with 150 grams of unsalted butter in a pan.
Unsalted?
Add 50 milliliters of olive oil. And melt it down. Now take 1 kilo of beef. Cut it into small...
So hold on, are you gonna put it in there and just let it tenderize for however long?
And sear in the buttery mix until golden brown. Remove the meat.
Wait.
Then in the same pan, saute 2 sliced...
Wait.
Brown. Remove the...
Ew. For me, that just... Hang on. Yeah. What the hell did you do to that? That's gonna be tough as shit when it's done.
The same pan, saute 2
because I mean, that's gonna be really tough. Because it depends on how long. Like, let's say that's a cooked perfect medium rare, right? Let's say that's perfectly cooked. By the time you're done with everything else, that meat's still cooking. So when you get to it, it's going to be very well done. And it's going to be nice and tough.
And 3 crushed garlic cloves until...
You better find a way to fucking tenderize the shit out of that.
Season with 1 teaspoon salt, 1 pinch black pepper, 1 teaspoon sweet paprika, 1.5 tablespoons mustard,
honey,
and 40 milliliters soy sauce.
Stir no honey.
Pour in 100 milliliters of water.
I would have added honey to that. Because honey will tenderize the shit out of that. Because the whole time you were cooking, that meat was still cooking.
Cover and let it simmer for 30 minutes. Now for the mash. Cut 4 large potatoes, boil until soft, and mash with 50 grams butter, 50 milliliters hot milk, 100 grams cheddar,
I mean, that's standard mashed potato, yeah.
Beef. Mix 50 grams cornstarch with 100 milliliters water and stir it in to thicken. Finish with parsley and chives. That's it.
So you're basically making the sauce with the meat inside, but you can see how tough this is. Let me... Oop, shit.
This trick makes beef melt in tender beef with creamy mashed potatoes. What do you think about this delicious...
Let me get a good look at this. So you can see... Just right here. Just right there. That's gonna be fucking tough. Really, really tough when it's done, unfortunately. It's probably a really good recipe, but honestly, I would have added... hang on. I don't know why my mod did that. His meat does look tough. I would have added honey in during this process the second he put the meat in, because it would have kept it tenderized. Definitely. And that meat looks really tough. You probably should have did the whole meat thing last, cooking the meat thing last, honestly.
Early morning.
And the reason why I say that is because when you're cooking the onions and stuff, the flavor from the onions are still in that pot, and it comes out and it goes in, and it's very fucking delicious. Why is my mod being dumb? Hang on.
Don't add any other ingredients when you cook beef at home. First, cut the beef into pieces and put it in warm...
Wait, why the fuck would I add other ingredients to beef? You stupid? Why?
Warm water. Add a teaspoon of salt and soak for 10 minutes to
You just said not to add anything to the beef.
remove excess blood. This step will...
No, don't remove the excess blood. You want the blood. Homemade ramen with diced ham, chicken chunks, salty broth. Yes, actually, I have ramen noodles, like proper ramen noodles, not the shit you find in the package. The kind of noodles you would go to Walmart on the international aisle and you'd see actual ramen noodles there. So good stuff. One of these days, I want to get some soba noodles one of these days. That's something I really want to get my hands on. And keep the blood. You don't... What is with people not liking blood? It's like, I understand it's icky, you know, that's fine. But keep the blood. The blood helps with flavor. The blood keeps the meat from going on the pan. Yeah, exactly. They last hours. I love it.
will not only eliminate the fishy smell, but also help retain the beef's
Wait, what?
water. Add a teaspoon of salt and soak for 10 minutes to remove excess blood. This step will not only eliminate the fishy smell.
Fishy? Fishy. Fishy. He said... Fishy. All right. Yeah. Fishy. Fishy. Yeah. Yeah, fishy. Yeah, got it.
But also help retain the beef's nutritional value. Remember not to blanch the beef. Just fry it in the pan. Be sure to dry the water first. I will share cooking methods and...
What?
Fry it in the pan. Be sure to dry the water.
Guys, you gotta dry the water, man. That water can't be wet, yo. The water can't be wet, bro. Dry that water.
First, I will share cooking methods and techniques every day. If you like delicious food, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.
Oh, God. Ew. Dude, look how gray it got. Oh, my God. Look at the grayness. Ew.
Then, put a spoonful of bean paste, a piece of hot pot base, a piece...
Just a spoon? Just a little... Look, dude. Just a little spoon for that much meat. Holy fuck.
of grass fruit, 2 pieces of white pepper, a few dried chilies.
What am I watching, Jamie Oliver? What the fuck?
And
yeah!
some green onion. Continue to fry on medium low.
Now, there's no way in fucking hell he got that little dollop of that bean paste, whatever the fuck it was, to cover this entire thing. No fucking way. No way. He had to add in more. He had to have.
Heat, add high temperature white wine and soak the beef in warm water. Season with a spoonful of soy sauce, light soy sauce, salt, and a few pieces of rock sugar. Cover and cook over high heat for half an hour.
Nah,
then switch
bro.
to low heat and cook for another 59 minutes. Pick out the spices and reduce the soup. Then divide it into equal portions and refrigerate after cooling. For minced beef with garlic, Stir fry
They had to have added more shit to that fucking pot. No fucking way. No fucking way.
the garlic in the pan until fragrant and golden brown. Pour in the beef, add a small bowl of hot water, a bit of oyster sauce.
Now see, that amount seems right for this bowl. Right? Just a little bit of dollop. Works well. I like this. But
and some chicken essence.
That's-
Bring to a boil and cook for a minute. Sprinkle
You're
with
gonna get rid of the garlic?
leaves, and it's
oh my god. Dude, imagine taking a bite of that and you just get a fucking garlic chunk. Just one big nugget of garlic just biting down. Ew.
This is what I think is the best way
Okay, here we go with the fucked up AI guy.
to cook chicken legs. Just a few simple steps. Remove the bones from 2 yuan's worth of fresh chicken legs. Beat them with a knife. Simple step. Remove the bones from 2 yuan's worth
Why?
of fresh chicken legs. Beat them with a knife. Add ginger.
Why beat him with a knife? You know, you can get the same process at a cheaper cut of meat. At a cheaper cut of fucking chicken. You just... Oh, God, why? Okay, so when you're cooking the chicken with the bone releases a good flavor. You want that bone. You want the bone in. It gives good flavor. You just killed it. Now you're making a brainy, intestinal-looking organ mess here.
Add ginger, green onion, salt, pepper, and cooking wine. Mix well with your left hand in a bowl. Combine
Why specifically your left hand? Why specifically your left hand?
soy sauce, cooking wine,
You got something against righties, bro?
oyster sauce, honey, and half a bowl of water. And your
Okay, so that's right. You're making sweet and sour, sorta, at this point.
simple sauce is ready. Place the marinated chicken
Or not
legs-
sweet and sour, more like God. What, like kind of like a duck sauce, I want to say? Something like no, not a duck sauce. Fuck, what was it? It's not duck sauce, it's the other sauce. Can't remember. It's like the same kind of sauce you use with your fucking dumplings or whatever.
the heat to low and fry until golden brown. Then pour in the sauce. Cover and simmer for 5 to 6 minutes. Flip the chicken a few times while cooking until the sauce thickens. Even 3 bowls of rice aren't enough. This is what I think.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you could have got the same outcome with just a fucking breast. You know? You could have got the same outcome. This was more work than you needed to do. Way more work.
This bedroom barely.
This easy
I don't know why I
breakfast
skipped
is
what I skipped.
perfect for feeding a crowd. We're starting off with our Jimmy Dean sausage on our
Jimmy Dean. I love Jimmy Dean.
greased sheet pan, and we're flattening that down. Next, I'm gonna grab another greased sheet pan and I'm gonna place a dozen eggs right on top.
Hold on. Is she gonna mix it inside of the tray? If she starts mixing it inside of the tray, I'm gonna laugh.
We're gonna go ahead and season our eggs with our
No?
butter,
Okay.
onion,
Oh, dude, I have that same kind of thing. I have that same kind of... Well, I have that. That's on my shelf right now.
butter, onion seasoning, our paprika, some pepper, and then we're gonna go ahead and scramble our eggs. We're gonna put
We buy the 10-pound meat logs and that, like that, and deep freezer 1 pound Ziplocs. Yeah, we do the same thing. We buy, like, we call them Tyrone hamburger, right? The big meat chunks. And we portion them out to 1 pound each, Ziploc, and then freeze. This is fucking hilarious. Why does she need another pan? Okay. If she brought this pan out just to mix the eggs in, and then dumps the egg over the fucking sausage.
Put both our sausage and our
No.
egg pans in the oven
Okay.
350
Okay.
for about 25 minutes. I have my party
You baked the eggs for 25 minutes? What the
size
fuck?
Hawaiian rolls that I split in half. I'm gonna add my cooked sausage right on top of our Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah,
Top
exactly.
that with some Colby
We don't need all that shit. You don't need.
jack slices. Now
Hold on. Did she actually bake this for 25 minutes?
Our eggs. We're going to put both our sausage and our egg sheet pans in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes. I have my
Ew. Dude, that egg is going to be a cracker.
party-sized Hawaiian rolls that I split in half. I'm going to add my cooked sausage right on top.
It does.
of
The
my
fucking
rolls
sausage
and
looks
top that
dope.
with some Colby Jack slices.
That, on the other hand, I don't know about this, though. I don't know about that. I don't know about the egg. Like, I mean, I get the premise. But she could have cooked that in there for less than 25 minutes, man. If you want to. Like, honestly, I would have cooked that in there for, like, maybe 5. Get it nice and fluff. All right, and then just dumped it on top like what she's about to do.
Now we're going to add our egg sheet pan fully cooked onto that cheese. Add whatever sauce you like.
It's
I
nuts.
use everything but the bagel sauce, and then
I mean, I like the idea. This idea is really good. But you did not need to bake the egg for 25 minutes. Fuck no, dude.
put the tops to my bun on.
But that
Cut
looks
and
good.
enjoy.
Hell, I mean, for a big party, yeah, I understand. You want to bake as much as you can. I get that, right? But 25-minute egg, no, no.
Grab